kitchen today and we're going to do a chicken dish. I've got a couple of guests coming over, but I'm going to make a lot of it. So I've got some old chicken breasts here, all skinned and whatever. They're still frozen, but I'll show you what I do. I cut up frozen. Got some puff pastry, which is here. Got mushrooms, the old culprits again, potato and onion. Got a little bit of flour for the chicken. I'm going to do a mustard and cream and honey. So a bit of garlic there and pepper. No chilli today. We've got carrots and potatoes, of course, and onion. But today, this is basically, you can call it what you like. This is going to be a chicken mustard dish with a sweet honey. And then I'm going to do pastry biscuits. So it's basically an open pie, so it's either, you can call it a casserole or a stew. And then you have these biscuits that they can dip in and they can eat with it. And that's what I'm going to do with the puff pastry. And that's it. So I'll chop all this up. I never peel, so what I do is I soak the old potato and then give it a good scrub in the sink, and then I cut it up to the size I want. So remember, do your pieces, the chicken and your potatoes and your carrot around the same size so they cook evenly. And that's it. We'll come back to it, all right, when it's all chopped. Okay, we're back in the kitchen again. Now, before you cut your chicken, it's still frozen. I washed it. Make sure you wash your chicken. Put some flour. I use the old bread bags. I keep my bread bags because they're so handy for this, because you don't have to worry about it. Just recycle, as they say, and when you finish, throw it away. So put a heap of flour in there. If you want to put your salt or whatever you want in there with it, you can. There's not much left there, might use a whole lot. Because what this will do is this will thicken up the sauce as we cook the chicken. Alright. Flour that was self-raising, what was left over. I just use that. You can use plain, doesn't matter, there's no wrong. Alright, we'll open the bag up so we can throw some chicken in there as we go along. As you can tell, that's a frozen block. And all I do is cut across. Nice sharp knife, makes it so much easier. Nice thin pieces. Now they'll love this. See, that's a nice chunk, and they'll hook into that. So you get a few of that in the dish, they will just love you forever. Alright, cut it, or I don't know what you say, 10 mil, maybe a bit more, 10, 15 mil. Alright, and that's what we do. Cut him all up. Put him in there like that. That's a bit thick, that one, that doesn't hurt. So all we're going to do is cook this in the pressure cooker. But I'll show you what I do. I fry it off in the pressure cooker first. Bit of a cheat's way. Instead of burning up all the pans, well, let's be careful. And all you do is keep chopping until you get what you want. And that will do. Now they'll break up because they're pieces. Alright, we've got our bag here. Throw it in. Some pieces. Don't be shy. All up. Throw a little bit in there. Every piece you've got. There we go. Make a bit of air pocket. Twist it around. And give it a shake. Oh, make sure there's no holes in it. That would help. Alright. Oh, somebody put holes in it. Anyway, that's covered. That's all you need. Alright, and let's make some room here, because we're going to fry it off. Another trick you can do with your veggies is I put my oil on my onions and my potato just a little bit instead of heating the oil up, because I find that it'll smoke and burn and what have you, and get a much better bit of texture on your meat. Okay, right, here we go. We got the bits over here ready to rock and roll. Let's get this over here. Now I cook it in the old pressure cooker. Turn him on to stew. Right, just a little bit of oil in there, not much, that's all you need. Right, we'll put that away. Right, that should be fine. Right, we've got our chicken, which is here. Now we're not going to be able to do all this at once. It's pretty hot. I don't know if it's hot enough. Let's just see. But see how it's all dusted, your chicken? It's getting there, maybe a bit longer. Alright, sizzling away there nicely. Look at that. So this is what I do. Instead of dirtying up a couple of pans, pots, it's easy. Do it all in the one. All the juices, all the flavours are there. A bit brown up. I did it in small batches. Alright. The best way. Just a little bit of brown on it. Just a little bit of colour. That'll be fine. Just scoop them out. Do another bowl. Do your batches like that. That's the best way. Alright. Pretty good. Right, because we're cooking a lot of chicken here, so we have to do it in batches, but if you're just doing one breast, then it's not a big deal. Some more in there. That's good. That's fine. And just spread him out. Take off that flour, because then it's got to cook as well. Brown this off a bit. Alright, back in the kitchen. Got it nice and brown, just a little bit. That come up well. That's all good. Flour's cooked off. Everything's good. Might get our onion. Throw that in there. We oil our onion so that will fry up alright. Now we don't want to. We just want to soften it. We don't want to brown it. Alright, so really what I do is I just stick that in there like that. Get my vegetables on top, like this. Put it there. And then what I'm going to do there, throw the chicken on top again. Like this. That's it there. These mushrooms in there. Like this. For our bits, well, obviously our garlic, so I generally stick, there's quite a few in here, so I reckon we'll use just about all this garlic. So generally 1 teaspoon per person is a rough calculation what I do. Alright, that's it there, so you can see that. Alright, now the mustard. Again, this is the seed mustard, the whole grain. Put this in here because it can have a bit of a bite, so a fair bit there. Normally just for one person, just put 1 teaspoon in, that's enough. Because we've got heaps in there. Then I put, for a bit of spicy, I'll put this one in, which is here, the old English mustard. This one's a little bit of a bite to it. Just put it, I put a fair bit in there because we've got a fair bit of chicken again. But for you, 1 teaspoon is enough. Alright, and you just do one piece. Alright, and that's my sauce there, basic sauce anyway. And your pepper obviously is to your taste. Now I'm going to put heaps in here because there's heaps of us. So now the honey to make it sweet. Look at this beautiful honey, look how thick it is, mate. This is so good. I'm going to have to put a bit of heat to this. A big blob for this. And that'll do us. Pour that over the top. Like this. That's it there. With the cream, I throw the cream in after it's cooked and then mix it through. That's what I do. You can put it in earlier if you want, it's up to you. Now we've got that there, now I've got a bit of hot water to make this a bit, that'll go all the way down to the bottom. And that probably be enough there, I reckon. And believe it or not, that'll all settle down when we come back and open it up. Bung the lid on, come back when it's all set and done, and then we'll give it a stir, and then we'll do some more. Alright, back in the kitchen. Now we've just come to check it. As I said, when it went down, I put the mushrooms in here, the extra mushrooms. Look at that, that's nice and mixed. Now we just mix him up. Make sure he's all good. Stew or casserole, whatever you want to call it. I call it an old stew myself, chicken. Basically what you do is just make it what's ever in the fridge. And spring onion to this at the end when I dish it up. So you can add other things in there like spinach or whatever. And what I don't use today, which is going to be a fair bit left over, I'm going to put in containers and I'll be freezing it. And then when I want to make something, you can have it with rice, make a bit of pasta. See, look at that, it's nice and thick. It's beautiful. In there, now I just let the heat of the casserole go through it because it's already hot. I'll put the lid back on. I'll let it stand for 10 minutes. As I'm preparing everything else, well, as I'm cooking everything else, maybe longer because we're going to cook pastries. So I just put the whole thing in there, that'll do us. Alright, just mix that around. And that'll heat right through and blend into it. The old pepper, I'll put that in, some more, that's about it. And I might put some more on it when I dish it up. But generally that's about it, you just want a bit through there. And that'll be fine. Now, see if it's any good. Try the sauce. Oh, whew, that's magnificent, that. That is bloody good. Anyway, so we'll get on, we'll just put the lid back on here. Power's off. That's going to just let it sit there. It'll stay hot for ages. And now we'll make some pastries. We just beaten an egg. Alright, like so. It's all good. That on there. Then I get my brush and just put it all on. Spread it over liberally, you can't go wrong. Alright. You can do this afterwards, but I prefer to do it like this first. Just leave that like that. That'll do us. I use sesame seed as normal. I like to sprinkle it on because remember, you know, you come out, it comes out a minimal now. That's what it does. Alright, I'm going to use this biscuit cutter. This must be all of 60 years old. This used to be my mother's. So I'm going to use for one, this one here. I'll get him out if I can. Without mucking it up, be good, just to make it a little bit fancy, which is pretty cool. And this one here, just so you can have different, you don't have to use a press cutter, you can just use your knife. But what I like to do when I'm just using a knife is half, corner to corner, corner to corner. Same again, corner to corner. Oop, make sure you cut through. Same again. Corner to corner. Just rock your knife and then put him on the plate. On the thing, we're going to have to get the other dish. Got a fair bit here. That's what we're doing there. There's that. There we go. There we go, that will do. This one here. You might just make a bit of a ball. See what happens, make a roll. All the bits, see how it turns out, a bit of experiment. Right, the oven's set at 180, so we'll bung that in. This one on the top, which is pretty cool. Put this one in. Just keep an eye on it. And see how they go. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, we're back in here again, and we're all set to dish it up. So let's get these pastries out. They should be good, I hope. Got two choices, as they say. Again, I should use the oven mitts they bought me. They bought them for me so I don't do the towels. They get upset when I do it. So I better do as I'm asked, because it is stinking hot. Let's have a look. Oh, a bit of steam, not the glasses this time. Let's have a look. Oh, they look alright. They're good. I might throw that one on there. Oh, look at that. And then this one here is pretty good too. Oh, look at that. Oh, another one can do a bit longer, I think. So, anyway, we'll get ourselves some tongs because they're stinking hot. Right, first things first, let's get ourselves some of this beautiful milk. Let's have a get over here so you can see it. There we go. Look at that, see how thick it is with that flour? Flour cooked right through, and that's beautiful. So put this in here. Now you can have this with pasta. You can do a pasta sauce with this. You can use it with rice, whatever you like. And again, change the recipe to what you want. Oh, there's a lot. And yep, just going to do 2 just now. The other fella's not home yet, so you'll have his later. Anyway, that'll do us. And that's it. Yeah. Put it back on. Over there. Now, here we go. Put one there. Give us some different shapes. What do you reckon? Another one over there. Maybe another couple of these, I reckon. Give it that one. There. Nice. And that one. Maybe that one on that side. Alright. The same again with the other one. I'll put this one there. Yeah. Maybe my fingers might do the trick. Yeah, that's a bit better. Use the old fingers. Oh, look at that, it's got a little star. So there's a little magic one. A couple of little round ones. So look at this. And 2. Alright. A little bit of spring onion on top. A little bit of spring onion on top. There we go. A little bit of pepper for me, which this one here's me. I like the old pepper. But I won't put on the other girls. That's no good. Alright. So that is basically what I've had in the fridge. I had some chicken there that I want to use. And it's mustard, honey, mustard seed as well. So I like the English mustard. That's a good one to use. Gives a little bit of kick to it. And you know, you put in it what you want. And the chicken and the carrot and the potato just gives it a filling. But this is a good, robust winter dish. And they'll go nuts. So we'll call this, because it's got the puff pastry, and we like pies in Australia, I think we'll call this an open chicken and mustard pie. What do you reckon? Sounds good to me. If you've got a better name for it, put it in the comments. Remember, don't trust a skinny chef, and hope this helps you out. Until next time, be safe and take care. Ciao.